Right everyone, it's Matt's dad here again. It's about 2 months since I last spoke to you all, and it's round about the time to have a go at my team of the season. How much it'll conflict or agree with Matt will be up for grabs, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to start with the goalkeeper. Had a bit of debate on this one. There's been cracking performances this year. Heaton was right up there, I must admit. But I've gone for Tottenham's Lloris. Kyle Walker. Difficult really, I can't picture any other right backs who played brilliantly this year, but no doubt you'll come up with some. He's been consistent, he's got a fair few assists, had a couple of injuries in the last few weeks, but he's been consistent throughout the season. So yeah, it's a strong looking back four at the moment I'm going for. Another Tottenham player.
How do you say his name?
Oh, here we go. Alderweireld. Is that close enough? Can I stick with Toby?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds a bit like a dog, but yeah, doesn't play like one. He's a cracking player. Very, very consistent. Gets the odd goal as well. Great in the air. 3 Tottenham players. Didn't realise that to start with, but...
You're second, the second.
Yeah, totally realised. But I think the strength has been their defence. Absolutely superb. Gary Cahill, next centre-back. Obviously Chelsea, once again, great consistency. He's played, we could have had, what's his name, the Brazilian in there as well.
David Luiz.
David Luiz, yeah. He's been brilliant all season. When David Luiz came, everyone thought, no, he's not going to do it. But yeah, he's been great. Very, very consistent. But Cahill, I think, nudges it ahead of him. He's got the odd important goal throughout the season as well and kept Chelsea at the top of the tree. Another Chelsea player, totally London-based this at the moment, isn't it? Can't see anyone to touch Marcus Alonso. Yeah, he's got the pedigree. His parents, or his parent, I don't think his mum played. His dad played, and I think his uncle used to play as well, very high level, to say the least.
No, I didn't even know that.
Oh, didn't you? Check it out. Yeah. And his brother Xabi, you know, his great level. Well, he's not really his brother, is he? But yeah, a very famous name, Alonso. But he's been great at left back, storming forward. A couple of goals in one game, I think he got.
Drives a fast car.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So yeah, very talented family. Right now, this was a very difficult choice. I think he's been absolutely great all season for Liverpool, and I've got to have one player in there for Liverpool.
Like a lot.
I think the speed, he gives something, he would give something to any team he could play for. There's only really, suppose, him and Coutinho who would drop into any side, in any other Premiership side. And it was a toss-up between him and Coutinho. But I think Mane will give us a bit of strength down the right and a bit of speed. And he's quite good at tracking back compared to some midfielders or attacking midfielders. So yeah, unfortunately he's been injured, he's going to be injured for the rest of the season, but he's got to be in there. And recently announced the PFA Player of the Year, it's got to be Kante. Yeah. Minute player, I think he's probably only my size. Okay, small, maybe not minute. Yeah, thank you for that, yeah. But what he lacks for in inches is energy levels. I've never seen anything like him. He mightn't look the prettiest player, doesn't get many goals, but functioning is just bring something.
Team in the world and improve.
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah, definitely now. Yeah, I think he could fit in. I can see Barcelona going after him. You know, definitely. Yeah, the big clubs in Spain. But yeah, he's just had a. I never expected him to do it at Chelsea after he was superlative form at Leicester, but he's kept it going. And player of the season, I totally agree with. Another Tottenham player. Got to be in there, Dele Alli. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like him as a person. One of these like Ronaldo. I think he's a little bit cocky, but
is that thing?
It can be. Yeah, personality-wise, it can be, but it can rub up some of your players. But I think the skills he's got, some of the touches he's got, the vision he's got at such an early age. Another Chelsea one. You let me pick all Chelsea and Tottenham, but he's got to be there. He was probably in the top 3, was he, for the PFA awards? Eden Hazard. He didn't start off so well, but now did Chelsea at the beginning of the season, but he's hit true form now. I've never seen such balance on a footballer for many, many years. He just doesn't get knocked off the ball. Once again, he's not tall.
Do you think he's been the best player or Kante?
I think Kante. I think Kante's played almost every game for Chelsea, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Hasn't picked up on injuries, but I think if you look at his stats, he's probably done more tackles and got people off the ball than anyone else, and that is such a big part of supporting all the flair players at Chelsea. So yeah, I'd have Hazard in there, and this pains me picking a United player, my 2 forwards, but I'm going for IBRAHIMOVIC.
IBRAHIMOVIC.
As well, the well-known Chelsea owner, yeah, IBRAHIMOVIC. Weird player to me, because I never like the look of him. He just doesn't look like a footballer, but having watched him a little bit for United when I do, tend to watch him.
He's brilliant, you can't not.
The touch.
He's always been great. People don't.
Great, yeah.
People thought he was overrated.
I did.
The fact that he's gone, he's been amazing at Juventus. He was great into Milan, great at AC Milan.
He's done it all the big clubs.
He wasn't that bad at Barca, just he didn't really fit the style.
No.
PSG was unbelievable.
Yeah.
United, he's been great.
Yeah. He's been their player of the season by a long shot. He's really put Pogba into the shade, hasn't he? Yeah. Pogba's done very little compared to Zlatan. But as I say, it pains me to put a United player in, but he doesn't have to be in there, because it means now that I've got no room for the likes of Harry Kane,
Sanchez.
Aguero. Sanchez has been great, but he's been a bit of a disruptive influence, hasn't he? Sanchez at Arsenal, by all accounts, although it doesn't filter out that much. Yeah, Costa's superb. The reason I didn't pick those is most of them, to me, are too alike. My next player, and he's got to be in there, and this is the second pain of my selections, if it comes on, is ROMELU Lukaku. He's playing in, obviously, not one of the top 5 teams. Everton consistently are 6th, 7th, whatever. If they had more money behind them, they'd be right up there. But Lukaku has been great. The argument is that he hasn't scored against the top teams, but he has against, was it Tottenham and Man City? So, and he's still got Chelsea to play at home as well. His strength is just unbelievable. I saw something on the telly the other week when he was, Jamie Carragher was trying to mark him, and he just muscled him off the ball, turned him left, right, you name it, and scored past the goalie in one movement. And he did that in one of his most recent games as well, just flicked it in. So yeah, I think that's more or less it. A lot of debate up front, but it's got to be Lukaku the first choice and IBRAHIMOVIC as second choice. So that's it, my team of the season. Let me know if you agree, disagree, like or dislike. Great if you leave a like. And it's goodbye from Mike for now.